walls, an open sky. That's the whole address. White walls, an open sky. Nothing more, nothing less. Every surface here is white. Not painted white, but chosen white. The kind that holds the heat until the evening, then gives it back so gently through the night. The walls don't ask for anything, they just reflect whatever light arrives. And standing here between the white and blue, I feel the particular pleasure of being alive. The cat sleeps on a step that has no railing. She knows the edge and trusts it absolutely. And I am learning from her how to be here without the need to hold on quite so tightly. The geraniums are red against the white, the only color anybody needs. And somewhere past the rooftops there's the Caldera, doing what it does so effortlessly. White walls and open sky. Everywhere I look, white walls and open sky. Every single nook, the whole island wrapped in something clean and sure. White walls and open sky, and nothing that I came here looking for. Back home the walls are full of things, of art and shelves and all the proof of living. But here the walls are empty and the sky is everything. And everything is giving. White walls and open sky. Still the whole address. White walls and open sky. Nothing more, just this. Before the island wakes, before the tourists climb, the blue dome catches something in the early light. Not paint, not sky, not sea, but all of them together, a color that exists for only this one sight. The priest unlocks the door and doesn't look up. He's seen this blue 10,000 mornings through. And I am standing here with my first coffee, completely undone by a particular hue. There are blues that come and go with weather, blues that change depending on the hour. But this one was decided long before me, and will remain long after I lose power. The blue dome morning, holding all the light. The blue dome morning, getting everything right. Before the heat arrives, before the shadows move, the blue dome in the morning is the whole island's single greatest groove. On a terrace, the white sheets catching what the blue dome gives, and for a moment everything is color, the way this island quietly insists it lives. The bells will come at 8 and break the stillness, but right now it's just the dome and me in blue, and the particular grace of being early in a place that knows exactly what to do. The blue dome morning, holding all the light. The blue dome morning, getting everything right. Before the heat arrives, before the shadows move, the blue dome in the morning is the whole island's single greatest groove. I've photographed it 17 times already, and every photograph has missed the point. The blue dome morning isn't made for cameras, it's made for standing still at the appointed joint, still blue. Still morning, still the dawn, still enough. Caldera at 3 in the afternoon, the whole world dropped away. Caldera at 3, nothing left to say. The volcano doesn't threaten anymore. It just sits there holding all that ancient blue. A crater full of water, full of history, and me up on the rim with nothing left to do. The tour boats down below look small as toys, their wakes dissolving before they reach the shore. And everything that felt important yesterday has quietly decided to withdraw. A couple at the next table stopped talking, not out of tension, but out of being full. The caldera does that to a conversation. replaces words with something more beautiful. My glass is sweating in the afternoon heat. The ice long gone, the lemon doing its best. And 3 o'clock on Santorini teaches that some hours are specifically for rest. Caldera at 3, where the ancient meets the now. Caldera at 3, nobody needs to know how to fill the silence when the view does everything. Caldera at 3, just the water and the waiting and the ring. I've stood at edges that demanded something, a gasp, a photograph, a knowing not. But this edge only asks that you receive it. The caldera doesn't need your applause. Still 3, still here, still the caldera, still enough. Steps go down 1,000 years of narrow, each one worn smooth by everyone who came. And Fira at the top just keeps on being exactly what it is, without a name. The souvenir shops know what they are doing. The tavern is opening one by one. And somewhere between the commerce and the beauty, the afternoon has quietly begun. Not the postcard version, not the filtered, just the actual weight of afternoon heat. The cat's deciding which wall gets the sunshine, the whole town finding its particular beat. Fira in the afternoon, where the real and beautiful collide. Fira in the afternoon, nothing left to hide. The tourists and the locals and the light. Fira in the afternoon, getting everything exactly right. I found a table nobody was using, between a jewelry shop and someone's door. The coffee came without me having to ask, which means I've been here long enough before. A child is chasing something down the alley, her laughter bouncing off the whitewashed stone. And Fira in the afternoon reminds me that even crowded places feel like home. Fira in the afternoon, where the real and beautiful collide. Fira in the afternoon, nothing left to hide. The tourists and the locals and the light. Fira in the afternoon, getting everything exactly right. Every town has got an afternoon version that only those who linger ever find. Fira gives it freely to the willing, the ones who left their itineraries behind. Still Fira, still afternoon, still exactly right. The whole world heard about this sunset and came here with their cameras and their awe. But I arrived 3 hours before the golden to find the version nobody bargained for. The light at 4 is different from the famous, more honest and less interested in praise. It falls on things without an audience, the ordinary, unremarkable days. The cats don't know about the sunset hour, they operate on schedules of their own. And Oia at 4 belongs to those who understand that beauty thrives alone. Oia before sunset, when the crowd hasn't come. Oia before sunset, when the light is young. Not the postcard moment, not the golden grand. Oia before sunset is the island at its most unplanned. A painter has been here since early morning, her canvas holding colors I can't name. She doesn't look up when I pass behind her. The sunset is tomorrow's, not today's game. The wine glass catches something in the middle distance, a frequency the eye can't quite pursue. Somewhere between the pink and the volcanic, there is a shade that only here is true. They say the light in Oia stops the clocks, that people weep without quite knowing why. I think it's just that beauty, this uncomplicated, reminds you of the life you meant to live. Oia before sunset, when the crowd hasn't come. Oia before sunset, when the light is young. Not the postcard moment, not the golden grand. Oia before sunset, the island breathing free. before the stand. The painter stays, the light shifts, the crowd is coming. Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Nobody takes the donkey path anymore. The cable car has made it obsolete. But I came down the old way just to feel what 700 steps does to your feet. The walls on either side are close and cool. The smell of time and something older still. And every step reveals a different angle of a sea that has no interest in your will. The donkeys knew something we forgot, that the slow way down is the only way to see what hides between the famous and the postcard. The Santorini nobody gets for free. The donkey path, where the unhurried find their truth. The donkey path, the island's oldest route. Not the view from the top, no, not the harbor below. The donkey path is everything that happens in between the show. A woman selling something from a basket, her Greek too fast for me to catch a word. But she laughed when I stumbled on the corner, the kind of laugh that needed no interpreter. The sea appears between the buildings suddenly, a flash of blue that stops you where you stand. And then it's gone behind another white wall, the island giving what it wants to give by hand. There is a discipline in choosing slowly and letting gravity do half the work. The donkey path asks nothing but your presence and punishes the ones who try to shirk. Still stepping, still between the walls, still but time, still the blue. One step then one more. It arrives without announcement every afternoon. The Aegean sending what it has to give. A pressure change, a shift in how the light falls. A reminder of the way this island lives. It finds the gaps between the buildings first, then fills the terraces and open doors. And everything that wasn't moving starts to: the tablecloths, the newspapers, the shores. The wind from the Aegean has a temperature that doesn't match the season or the sun. It carries something from a deeper somewhere, a coolness that belongs to no one. Wind from the Aegean, arriving like a gift. Wind from the Aegean, giving everything a lift. permission, not announcing when. Wind from the Aegean just arrives and rearranges everything again. The old man at the corner doesn't flinch. He's made his peace with what the sea sends through. He tips his hat not at the wind exactly, but at the fact of something always new. A page escapes a notebook on a table. It lands against the railing like it meant to, and the woman chasing it is briefly laughing, the wind deciding what the afternoon will do. Some places have a wind that feels like warning, a restlessness that makes you wanna leave. But this one feels like something being offered, an opening for those who still believe. Still coming, still the Aegean, still rearranging everything, still free, still free. They gave me the table at the edge of everything. I didn't ask, but somehow they just knew. The kind of table restaurants keep for people who arrive alone and need the bigger view. The menu here is secondary, obviously. The real offering is what lies beyond. The drop of several hundred meters ending in the particular blue. The cliffs are fond. There is a vertigo that isn't frightening, a height that makes you feel more here, not less. The Cliffside Table understands this perfectly. It offers edge without the full distress. Cliffside Table, just me and the drop. Cliffside Table, no reason to stop. Looking at the thing that has no bottom. Cliffside Table, the restaurant's best seat is the one they give to no one else. The waiter moves between the tables lightly. He's learned to read the edge and trust his feet, and I'm watching how he does it casually. The way familiarity defeats defeat. Below, the fishing boats are heading somewhere, their business having nothing to do with mine. And from up here, their certainty is beautiful, each one knowing where it draws the line. I've eaten meals that try too hard to matter, with candles and with courses and with views, but nothing quite compares to sitting simply at a table with nothing left to lose. Still at the edge, still looking down, still the blue, still here, still mine. Still mine. sand between my fingers, salt still on my skin, the island showing something it keeps buried within. No powder white, no gentle shelf, just ancient rock ground down by time. The sea here doesn't welcome gently, it meets you at a different kind of line. You earn the swim the current pushes back, the volcanic drop below your feet unseen, and coming out you carry something darker than the person that you were before you went in. A woman older than the summer season has swum this water every day for years. She doesn't look at us, she looks at something further out than anyone else appears. The black sand holds the afternoon heat longer, it radiates past dark, past any reason, and lying on it feels like being held by something that has outlasted every season. Volcanic sand and salt, not the version that they sell. Volcanic sand and salt, the island's deeper spell. No blue dome, no white wall, no famous view, just black and salt. And what the real Santorini does to you. Every beautiful place keeps something hidden beneath the surface that the tourist buys. Santorini saves his black sand for the patient, the ones who stayed past the golden hour goodbye. The salt dries, the sand cools, the sea keeps going, you carry it home, whether you meant to or not. It doesn't ask if you are ready, it doesn't check the temperature or mood. At noon the bell does what the bell has always done, divides the day the way a bell is understood. I counted 12 and lost count somewhere after 8, the way you do when something real arrives. And for a moment every conversation stopped, as if the island held its breath and realized. The tourists reach for cameras out of habit, the locals pause the way they always do. A dog lifts up its head, then sets it down again. The bell, the only punctuation needed here. And when it stops, the silence is a different kind. Not empty but completed and exact. The way a sentence lands when every word was right. The new church bell at noon, belonging to no one. The church bell at noon, older than the sun, not calling anyone to anything today, just marking that the morning has officially gone away. I've heard bells in 100 different cities, each one certain of its own importance, but this one on this island in this heat rings only for the day itself, not the audience. 12, then silence, then the afternoon begins without asking permission. Before the island there is only water, and an hour of not knowing what comes next. The ferry doesn't rush, it never has. It moves like someone reading a long text. The port behind me shrinks to something manageable. The problems I arrived with doing the same. And somewhere in the middle of the crossing, I forgot the thing I came here to reclaim. The deck is hot, the railing slightly rusted. A child is feeding something to the sea, and I am watching Santorini growing from a rumor into something I can see. Slow ferry to the island, the arrival isn't the point. Slow ferry, the crossing is the joint between the person leaving and the one who lands. Slow ferry to the island, everything that changes happens in its hands. The Caldera appears before the harbor, a shape that doesn't match what you'd expect. Not the postcard angle, not the famous profile, just a mass of rock demanding your respect. The other passengers have stopped their phones now. We're all looking at the same impossible thing, and nobody says anything because some arrivals don't need commenting. The engine slows, the island fills the window. You were one person on the water, you'll be someone else on the dock. There is a particular madness to this island. The places you above the thing you came to see. You don't descend to Santorini's center. The center rises up to meet your feet. The caldera below is always visible from any table, any window, any door. after 3 days you stop being startled, start taking inventory of what it's for. Is it humbling or is it the opposite? To sit above a thing that swallowed itself whole. The volcano gave the island its impossible and left the rim for those who need a roll. Watching from the rim, the inside of a former fire. Watching from the rim of something that went higher than anything around it, then collapsed. Watching from the rim is the only view that makes the rest make sense, perhaps. A philosopher could spend a lifetime here, working out the metaphor in peace. But I'm not here for metaphors, I'm here for the specific blue that doesn't cease. The light is changing on the water below, the afternoon deciding what comes next. And I am just a person on a rim who came here for the view and stayed for the rest. Some places teach you something about scale, how small the urgent feels from far enough away. The rim doesn't moralize, it simply offers the longest, most forgiving view of any day. The water holds the light holds nothing. The rim holds you for as long as you'll let it. Nobody warned me it would feel like grief, the way the sun goes down here. Nobody said that beauty at this scale leaves you briefly without ground. The crowd arrived an hour before the moment. They claimed their angle, staked their viewing spots, and I stood slightly back from all of it, watching the watchers, connecting all the dots. There is something stranger than the sunset. It's the faces of the people watching it, the way 1,000 strangers synchronize around a single unambiguous admit. A man beside me put his camera down halfway through and didn't pick it back up. His wife looked at him and he looked at her. The sunset doing what no photograph could. I came here thinking I was past the wonder. The beauty was a thing I'd cataloged. But standing at the rim when day surrenders, I found the version of myself I'd lost. The sea holds the last light, longer than seems fair, then lets it go the way you learn to let things go. When you've been here long enough. White walls and open sky, that's the whole address. White walls and open sky, nothing more, nothing less. Every surface here is white, not painted white, but chosen white. The kind that holds the heat until the evening, then gives it back so gently through the night. The walls don't ask for anything, they just reflect whatever light arrives. And standing here between the white and blue, I feel the particular pleasure of being alive. The cat sleeps on a step that has no railing. She knows the edge and trusts it absolutely. And I am learning from her how to be here without the need to hold on quite so tightly. The geraniums are red against the white, the only color anybody needs. And somewhere past the rooftops there's the Caldera, doing what it does so effortlessly. White walls and open sky, everywhere I look. White walls and open sky, every single nook. The whole island wrapped in something clean and sure. White walls and open sky, and nothing that I came here looking for. Back home the walls are full of things, of art and shelves and all the proof of living. But here the walls are empty and the sky is everything. And everything is giving. White walls and open sky, still the whole address. White walls and open sky, nothing more, just this. before the island wakes, before the tourists climb. The blue dome catches something in the early light. Not paint, not sky, not sea, but all of them together, a color that exists for only this one sight. The priest unlocks the door and doesn't look up. He's seen this blue 10,000 mornings through. And I am standing here with my first coffee, completely undone by a particular hue. There are blues that come and go with weather, blues that change depending on the hour. But this one was decided long before me, and will remain long after I lose power. The blue dome morning, holding all the light. The blue dome morning, getting everything right. Before the heat arrives, before the shadows move, the blue dome in the morning is the whole island's single greatest groove. A woman hangs her washing on a terrace, the white sheets catching what the blue dome gives. And for a moment everything is color, the way this island quietly insists it lives. The bells will come at 8 and break the stillness, but right now it's just the dome and me in blue, and the particular grace of being early in a place that knows exactly what to do. The blue dome morning, holding all the light. The blue dome morning, getting everything right. Before the heat arrives, before the shadows move, the blue dome in the morning is the whole island's single greatest groove. I've photographed it 17 times already, and every photograph has missed the point. The blue dome morning isn't made for cameras, it's made for standing still at the appointed joint, still blue. Still morning, still the dawn, still enough. Caldera at 3 in the afternoon, the whole world dropped away. Caldera at 3, nothing left to say. The volcano doesn't threaten anymore. It just sits there holding all that ancient blue. A crater full of water, full of history, and me up on the rim with nothing left to do. The tour boats down below look small as toys, their wakes dissolving before they reach the shore. And everything that felt important yesterday has quietly decided to withdraw. A couple at the next table stopped talking, not out of tension but out of being full. The Caldera does that to a conversation, replaces words with something more beautiful. My glass is sweating in the afternoon heat, the ice long gone, the lemon doing its best. And 3 o'clock on Santorini teaches that some hours are specifically for rest. Caldera at 3, where the ancient meets the now. Caldera at 3, nobody needs to know how to fill the silence when the view does everything. Caldera at 3, just the water and the waiting and the ring. I've stood at edges that demanded something, the gasp of photograph, a knowing nod. But this edge only asks that you receive it. The Caldera doesn't need your applause. Still 3, still here, still the Caldera, still enough. Steps go down 1,000 years of narrow, each one worn smooth by everyone who came. And Fira at the top just keeps on being exactly what it is, without a name. The souvenir shops know what they are doing. The tavern is opening one by one, and somewhere between the commerce and the beauty, the afternoon has quietly begun. Not the postcard version, not the filtered, just the actual weight of afternoon heat. The cat's deciding which wall gets the sunshine, the whole town finding its particular beat. Fira in the afternoon, where the real and beautiful collide. Fira in the afternoon, nothing left to hide. exactly right. I found a table nobody was using between a jewelry shop and someone's door. The coffee came without me having to ask, which means I've been here long enough before. A child is chasing something down the alley, her laughter bouncing off the whitewashed stone. And Fira in the afternoon reminds me that even crowded places feel like home. Fira in the afternoon, where the real and beautiful collide. Fira in the afternoon, nothing left to hide. The tourists and the locals and the light. Fira in the afternoon, getting everything exactly right. Every town has got an afternoon version that only those who linger ever find. Fire gives it freely to the willing, the ones who left their itineraries behind. Still Fira, still afternoon, still exactly right. The whole world heard about this sunset and came here with their cameras and their awe. But I arrived 3 hours before the golden to find the version nobody bargained for. The light at 4 is different from the famous, more honest and less interested in praise. It falls on things without an audience, the ordinary, unremarkable days. The cats don't know about the sunset hour, they operate on schedules of their own. And Oia at 4 belongs to those who understand that beauty thrives alone. Oia before sunset, when the crowd hasn't come. Oia before sunset, when the light is young. Not the postcard moment, not the golden grand. Oia before sunset is the island at its most unplanned. A painter has been here since early morning, her canvas holding colors I can't name. She doesn't look up when I pass behind her. The sunset is tomorrow's, not today's game. The wine glass catches something in the middle distance, a frequency the eye can't quite pursue. Somewhere between the pink and the volcanic, the shade that only here is true. They say the light in Oia stops the clocks that people weep without quite knowing why. I think it's just that beauty, this uncomplicated, reminds you of the life you're meant to live. Oia before sunset, when the crowd hasn't come. Oia before sunset, when the light is young. Not the postcard moment, not the golden grand. Oia before sunset, the island breathing free before the stand. The painter stays, the light shifts, the crowd is coming. Not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Nobody takes the donkey path anymore. The cable car has made it obsolete. But I came down the old way just to feel what 700 steps does to your feet. The walls on either side are close and cool. The smell of time and something older still. And every step reveals a different angle of a sea that has no interest in your will. The donkeys knew something we forgot, that the slow way down is the only way to see what hides between the famous and the postcard. The Santorini nobody gets for free. The donkey path, where the unhurried find their truth. The donkey path, the island's oldest route. Not the view from the top, no, not the harbor below. The donkey path is everything that happens in between the show. A woman selling something from a basket, her Greek too fast for me to catch a word. But she laughed when I stumbled on the corner, the kind of laugh that needed no interpreter. The sea appears between the buildings suddenly, a flash of blue that stops you where you stand. And then it's gone behind another white wall, the island giving what it wants to give by hand. There is a discipline in choosing slowly and letting gravity do half the work. The donkey path asks nothing but your presence and punishes the ones who try to shirk. Still stepping, still between the walls, still the time, still the blue. One step and one more. It arrives without announcement every afternoon. The Aegean sending what it has to give. A pressure change, a shift in how the light falls. A reminder of the way this island lives. It finds the gaps between the buildings first, then fills the terraces and open doors, and everything that wasn't moving starts to: the tablecloths, the newspapers, the shores. The wind from the Aegean has a temperature that doesn't match the season or the sun. It carries something from a deeper somewhere, a coolness that belongs to no one. Wind from the Aegean, arriving like a gift. Wind from the Aegean, giving everything a lift. Not asking for permission, not announcing when. Wind from the Aegean just arrives and rearranges everything again. The old man at the corner doesn't flinch. He's made his peace with what the sea sends through. He tips his hat not at the wind exactly, but at the fact of something always new. A page escapes a notebook on a table. It lands against the railing like it meant to, and the woman chasing it is briefly laughing, the wind deciding what the afternoon will do. Some places have a wind that feels like warning, a restlessness that makes you wanna leave. But this one feels like something being offered, an opening for those who still believe, still coming, still the Aegean, still rearranging everything, still free, still free. They gave me the table at the edge of everything. I didn't ask, but somehow they just knew. The kind of table restaurants keep for people who arrive alone and need the bigger view. The menu here is secondary, obviously. The real offering is what lies beyond. The drop of several hundred meters ending in the particular blue. The cliffs are fond. There is a vertigo that isn't frightening, a height that makes you feel more here, not less. The Cliffside Table understands this perfectly. It offers edge without the full distress. Cliffside Table, just me and the drop. Cliffside Table, no reason to stop. Looking at the thing that has no bottom. Cliffside Table, the restaurant's best seat is the one they give to no one else. The waiter moves between the tables lightly. He's learned to read the edge and trust his feet, and I'm watching how he does it casually. The way familiarity defeats defeat. Below, the fishing boats are heading somewhere, their business having nothing to do with mine. And from up here, they're certainty is beautiful, each one knowing where it draws the line. I've eaten meals that try too hard to matter, with candles and with courses and with views, but nothing quite compares to sitting simply at a table with nothing left to lose, still at the edge, still looking down, still the blue, still here, still mine. Still mine. Black sand between my fingers, salt still on my skin. The island showing something, it keeps buried within. No powder white, no gentle shelf, just ancient rock ground down by time. The sea here doesn't welcome gently, it meets you at a different kind of line. You earn the swim, the current pushes back, the volcanic drop below your feet unseen. And coming out you carry something darker than the person that you were before you went in. A woman older than the summer season has swum this water every day for years. She doesn't look at us, she looks at something further out than anyone else appears. The black sand holds the afternoon heat longer, it radiates past dark, past any reason, and lying on it feels like being held by something that has outlasted every season. Volcanic sand and salt, not the version that they sell. Volcanic sand and salt, the island's deeper spell. No blue dome, no white wall, no famous view, just black and salt. And what the real Santorini does to you. Every beautiful place keeps something hidden beneath the surface that the tourist buys. Santorini saves his black sand for the patient, the ones who stayed past the golden hour goodbye. The salt dries, the sand cools, the sea keeps going, you carry it home, whether you meant to or not. It doesn't ask if you are ready, it doesn't check the temperature or mood. At noon the bell does what the bell has always done, divides the day the way a bell is understood. I counted 12 and lost count somewhere after 8, the way you do when something real as if the island held its breath and realized the tourists reach for cameras out of habit. The locals pause the way they always do. A dog lifts up its head, then sets it down again. The bell, the only punctuation needed here. And when it stops, the silence is a different kind. Not empty but completed and exact. The way a sentence lands when every word was right. The noon bell giving everything it lacked. The church bell at noon belonging to no one. The church bell at noon older than the sun. Not calling anyone to anything today, just marking that the morning has officially gone away. I've heard bells in 100 different cities, each one certain of its own importance. But this one, on this island in this heat, rings only for the day itself, not the audience. 12, then silence, then the afternoon begins without asking permission. Before the island there is only water, and an hour of not knowing what comes next. The ferry doesn't rush, it never has. It moves like someone reading a long text. The port behind me shrinks to something manageable. The problems I arrived with doing the same. And somewhere in the middle of the crossing, I forgot the thing I came here to reclaim. The deck is hot, the railing slightly rusted. A child is feeding something to the sea, and I am watching Santorini growing from a rumor into something I can see. Slow ferry to the island, the arrival isn't the point. Slow ferry, the crossing is the joint between the person leaving and the one who lands. Slow ferry to the island, everything that changes happens in its hands. The Caldera appears before the harbor, a shape that doesn't match what you'd expect. Not the postcard angle, not the famous profile, just a mass of rock demanding your respect. The other passengers have stopped their phones now. We're all looking at the same impossible thing, and nobody says anything because some arrivals don't need commenting. The engine slows, the island fills the window. You were one person There's a particular madness to this island that places you above the thing you came to see. You don't descend to Santorini's center. The center rises up to meet your feet. The caldera below is always visible from any table, any window, any door. And after 3 days you stop being startled, start taking inventory of what it's for. Is it humbling or is it the opposite? To sit above a thing that swallowed itself whole. The volcano gave the island its impossible and left the rim for those who need a roll. Watching from the rim, the inside of a former fire. Watching from the rim of something that went higher than anything around it, then collapsed. Watching from the rim is the only view that makes the rest make sense, perhaps. A philosopher could spend a lifetime here, working out the metaphor in peace. But I'm not here for metaphors, I'm here for the specific blue that doesn't cease. The light is changing on the water below. The afternoon deciding what comes next. And I am just a person on a rim who came here for the view and stayed for the rest. Some places teach you something about scale, how small the urgent feels from far enough away. The rim doesn't moralize, it simply offers the longest, most forgiving view of any day. The water holds the light holds nothing. The rim holds you for as long as you'll let it. Nobody warned me it would feel like grief, the way the sun goes down here. Nobody said that beauty at this scale leaves you briefly without ground. The crowd arrived an hour before the moment. They claimed their angle, staked their viewing spots, and I stood slightly back from all of it, watching the watchers, connecting all the dots. There is something stranger than the sunset. It's the faces of the people watching it, the way 1,000 strangers synchronize around a single unambiguous admit. A man beside me put his camera down halfway through and didn't pick it back up. His wife looked at him and he looked at her. The sunset doing what no photograph could. The light went pink, then orange, then impossible. A color with no name in any tongue. And then the sea accepted what was offered, the way the old accepts the very young. When the sun meets the sea, everything goes quiet. When the sun meets the sea, nobody can fight it. Not the cynical, not the tired, not the seen at all. When the sun meets the sea, Santorini makes believers of them all. I came here thinking I was past the wonder. The beauty was a thing I'd cataloged. But standing at the rim when day surrenders, I found the version of myself I'd lost. The sea